I've made videos over the years about casual sex and how casual sex is destroying the black community. I talked about how we normalize casual sex, but when the accountability comes with it, we're not equipped or ready to deal with the actual accountability. You like to twerk it up. You like to jump from bed to bed to bed looking for maybe a love or an emotional euphoria or something that don't exist, right? We celebrate this. You having sex in cars and motels and all kinds of different places, you know, and you're promoting it. Every girl that's online, when she take pictures showing her backside. Everything is hyper and over sexualized. It's the normal part of society. It's so bad that if you tell people, hey man, hey listen, keep your legs closed till it's time for marriage. Hey homeboy, listen, don't be dropping your C's in these women. You looked at it as somebody that's crazy. You looked at it as a guy like, oh man, who want to hang with him? You're a cornball because you're doing it the right way. So now we have a porn culture where we're normalizing women as so-called empowerment. This is empowerment, over-sexualizing yourself. So I say all that because I get to this woman, Danae Davis. And this girl was 18 years old, and she's online, frisbeeing a coochie around to anybody that would take it. She's twerking. She's doing all kinds of stuff. And she was with this guy named Gucci Third Leg. I mean, Gucci Third Leg, right? And this, they were doing their scenes together, making a lot of money on social media, putting it all out for people that would watch. And her mother was even in on the situation. Her mother was supporting this stuff. This girl had just turned 18 years old. Well, turns out this guy had an STD. He had herpes, and she got herpes, I guess, from dealing with him. Now, mind you, she wasn't at one of these top-notch studios where they have extensive testing, because even in those studios where they have extensive testing, you still can come out with HIV or something. So it's just a risk, period. But now she's online crying to the world because now accountability came knocking. And she ain't ready for the accountability that come with this. See, they promote this Glorilla and Little Kim over the years, and all these girls now, Lotto and the City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion and with the WAP and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. All these girls promote this hyper-sexually, over-sexualized, but there's a lot of stuff that come with that. But let's look at her now online crying and blaming everybody but herself. Check this out.
I'm here to tell you guys that allegedly Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collabed with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he fucks everybody raw. How are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And another thing is there are several niches on social media. So a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out, because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this.
So the part that's alarming to me is she said that she found out about 7 months ago that she contracted this disease or whatever. But she continued to keep filming. She would let the men know that, you know, she had this and they can use a condom, or if they was comfortable, they can go in raw. And, you know, they were do their testing, but she was letting them know, but she was still filming. She could have came out and said something and maybe saved a lot of other women, because we're hearing that this man was still sleeping with other women. Gucci, I mean, just think a man named Gucci Third Leg. You think a dude named Gucci Third Leg is going to be on an up and up? he sounds shady, don't it? That's a real shady name. Gucci Third Leg or Shorty Pipes, something like that. That's a real shady dude. But listen, it's hard for me to have sympathy for you because you chose this road. This is what happens. You chose to go out here into this world and partake in these type of behaviors. Then you had a mother that wasn't worth a damn, because she should have protected you from this, and she didn't. She supported it. But it gets real quick. Let's listen to Gucci. Let's listen to Mr. Third Leg and what that don't even pause. Let's listen to this guy, man, and what he had to say, in the interview. Check this out.
All right, so last year my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick down in the body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much, because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000, so it's like, damn, like I ain't feel too bad about it. Honestly, I feel like.
So this guy is online telling everybody that he has over 3,000 bodies. 3,000. And you let this man enter you raw. You let this man put his stuff in your mouth. And this is what happens when you have very young people with undeveloped brains that's looking at TV and they're enamored. They cater to your desires. So now you're desiring to be a part of something that you deem decent, right? But it's really destructive. And see, the message now is for young girls to see this as an example as to what can happen to you now when you decide to partake in that life. That's why the Bible says, 2 Corinthians 6:17 says, come out from amongst them and be ye separate. Romans 12:2, be not conformed to this world, but be renewed be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I'm butchering that, but Romans 12:2. Y'all, those of us, I'm on the stream, I'm messing up, but check this out, right? You can't be around this kind of stuff because these are the things that can happen to you. She's lucky she doesn't have, she didn't catch HIV or AIDS. It's a sad thing, but now she's online saying that, he's going to pay. She's very angry. She's lashing out. But again, she's not taking the full accountability in what she should because she chose to do this. He didn't make you do anything. You chose to do this. But let's listen to what she's saying now.
I'm just going to say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci third leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was going to send me his test results. And he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me. And they're so young as well. He is preying on the young. He is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared. And I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault.
The entertainment industry, where coochie is just being frisbeed around. You think that these people that's been in these industries for 10, 15 years, going from city to city, from town to town, all the baddest women that the brain can even imagine is waiting for you? Coochie everywhere, cheek clamping all over the place. I'm talking about the women you fantasize over. They're there showing up, and the answer is yes, because you're that dude. You think that a lot of these men don't have what she contracted, or worse, or a lot of these women, they're on Onlyfans, selling sex. Outside of that, they don't make a lot of money in their regular jobs, so they do this. And when that don't work out, they end up, a lot of these girls are selling their bodies. And they're normalizing it. Cardi B had the song F or N-word, get the money, right? I'm gonna get some money, right? They promote this, they normalize it. So it's funny how we're shocked now when the STDs come knocking. Now everybody act, well, no, this is what you promote in the world. You guys act like HIV and these other diseases don't exist. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? That's how delusional you are. It's crazy. It gets real goofy. It gets real crazy. But check this out. She went online. She came online and the lack of not taking accountability is crazy. So she went to her Twitter account. She said this. This should be all the proof y'all need. I'm mortified and ashamed that I didn't come and say it back in March when I got the positive result. Sadly, it's my fault that y'all are coming to me saying he burned you. He lied to me and said he cut himself while shaving. He told he sent me his test results and never sent them. I was 19 and naive, brand new to collabing. I was only shooting content with partners. I was scared of losing all the money that I was scared of losing all the money that doesn't mean anything to me now. I reposted the vids to milk the money that I felt like he owed me. This is crazy, man. He changed my life forever. I was speaking in third person because I was too afraid of what could come, but I can't stand to let people think I'm just lying. Gucci third leg, you will burn in hell for what you did to me and these young women. There seems to be a trend of girls he's burning. We're all new to the OF content collaboration game, or 19 to 22 years of age. I'll drop the full story when I'm ready. And this is the thing, though. You girls are grown in society's times, and you're deciding to partake in this barbaric behavior. And this is the flip side of the game. But she wasn't finished. She came back online and she said this.
Saying everybody saw it is insane. If I didn't expose that lesion yesterday, nobody would believe me, bro. Nobody would still believe me. Bro, are you fucking serious? Y'all motherfuckers talking about everybody saw it. There was 100,000 likes on his video of him posting me, and he was burning me, bro. And then he kept posting me. So I kept posting because it just kept going viral. Nobody saw the lesion until I just zoomed in on my Twitter yesterday. What's wrong with you, bitch?
I'll say this. I hope that a lot of you young girls out there can learn from this video, because casual sex could be the death of you, the destruction of you. You have to learn to keep your legs closed and just be a productive citizen in society. Stop being tricked by the enemy telling you that your power is in your sexuality and all these different things, over-sexualizing yourself. It's not. It's not. And I've talked about this online for years. And this woman is 19 years old, and she's now caught this disease. She's devastated because now she's forced to have to deal with the consequences that comes with these type of acts that you girls deem normal. I grew up in the hood. I know all the stuff that the girls do. And it's unpopular to call girls out for some of the stuff that girls do. But I've been to the Freakniks. I've been to the Greek picnic parties. Now you have the Onlyfans and normalized prostitution and all this kind of stuff that goes on within the communities. And these girls are contracting a lot of different diseases. And we got to call it out. And what she has is not a death sentence, but this could be a learning piece for a lot of you young girls. This could be a learning piece. So she was out there shaking booty, doing all those, having a ball. Her mother ain't worth nothing, but she was out there having a ball, doing it her way. And she saw the marks on his stuff, but all she was worrying about was the dollar signs. Get my money. That's all she was worrying about. Now remember what I told you guys. These people are in the game for years. They having sex after sex after sex. You want to sleep with this ball player? You want to sleep with this entertainer? How many people have they slept with in each city across America since they've been so-called stars? And you want to sleep with them? Why? Why? I mean, well, man, I ain't got to say that part, but they've been all over the place, and you want to be the next one, from town to town to town. You think a lot of these athletes, entertainers aren't sick just because they don't look like they sick? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. But I just hope that a lot of you young people can learn from this young girl, because when you see her, she looks. Any man would want to clap them cheeks. Any man. Sheesh. I went back and did some investigative to check out what was this all about, and from what I saw, yes. I mean, any red-blooded man, yes. But just because it looks good to the eyes, don't mean that that's what you should be doing. And this is the flip side you see, because she got something now that she can give you something, you young man. So now you got to stay away from that. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.